Hello, friends. Today we are going to read another story, The King and His Falcon. Oh, my dear Falcon, you are so loyal and intelligent. Long ago, there lived a king. He loved to go hunting in his free time. The king had a pet falcon. Whenever the king rode into the forest, his falcon would accompany him, perching upon his shoulder. The king loved his falcon very much. One day, the king went hunting with some of his men. The falcon sat upon his shoulders as usual. Suddenly, the king spotted a deer and was fascinated by its beauty and grace. He quickly got hold of his bow and arrow and prepared to shoot. Ah, that deer will make a wonderful catch. I think I have left them far behind. I am safe. But the clever deer sensed the danger and galloped away. The king and his men chased the deer, but it disappeared in the bushes. The king got down from his horse and rode through the thicket, but in vain. The deer was safely out of the forest. Far away, the king was still searching for the deer. Dodging through the bushes, he came upon a clearing in the forest. Suddenly, he realized that he had lost his way and his men had fallen back. The only company he had was his falcon. Oh, how will I get back home? I feel so tired and thirsty. I wish I could get some water to drink, thought the king. He wandered in search of a lake or pond. Suddenly, he saw a small pool of water under a tree. The king was overjoyed. He quickly took out a small bowl and ran towards the pool. The king filled his bowl with water and brought it to his mouth to drink. Suddenly, the falcon began to flap its wings. "What's it?" cried the king. The bird snapped at the bowl with its feathers and spilled the water onto the ground. Oh no! The king was annoyed, but he did not scold his beloved falcon. He bent down and refilled his bowl. Just as the king was about to drink from the bowl, the falcon began to flap its wings. Once again, it snapped at the bowl and spilled the water. "Why don't you let me quench my thirst?" Now the king became very angry. "I think I have pampered you too much," he shouted. "Let me teach you a lesson." And saying this, the king drew out his sword. Just then the falcon began to screech, pointing towards the tree. He is trying to show me something. The king looked up, and what he saw was really frightening. The branches of the tree were spread in all directions, with hundreds of poisonous snakes coiled up on them. For a moment, the king was frozen with fear and shock. As the snakes opened their mouth wide, droplets of venom oozed out and dropped in the pool of water under the tree. Oh, so it is actually a pool of venom, thought the king. Now he realized why his falcon had not let him drink from the pool. And I was about to drink this poisonous liquid. The king looked at his faithful falcon, tear filled in his eyes. Thank you, friend, he said. You have saved me. I am ashamed I tried to kill you. The falcon gently rubbed his feathers against the king's shoulders. Then they happily rode back home. Thank you, oh loyal friend. So, friends, this is the story about the falcon, the loyal friend of the king. This is for our listening skill. So, read and listen carefully and improve your listening skill. Thank you.